Hi, hello, welcome. Welcome back to another Onkruid video. Welcome back to another attempt at the unedited version of a Noita daily run. Starting off with a bouncing burst, a bomb, and a levitation potion, which we drank so we can fly. I'm flying high and all that good shit. Normally where I would maybe potentially introduce a little edit of a video clip, but we're not doing it. Where did all this water come from? Is the biome modifier? I think that's basically what that implies, right? It's also always what indicates when, oh, there's water coming from right here. It's also what always indicates whenever we, whatchamacallit, have those like repulsion fields that kind of push and pull you in. Well, pull you in and push you out, I guess, is a more correct way of wording that. Let's use this to douse our poison for a second, and then we have water over here. Because there is even more water coming in. I wonder if you would wait long enough in a run like this, would like actually everything get flooded after a while? Probably not, right? Considering the fact that, well, the Holy Mountain is, I think, always a bit separate from the rest. Holy shit, there's a lot of gold here. We're still in time to pick up some of it. Did not notice it exactly in time to pick up everything, but did we break through to this wand? Looks like it. I guess the Holy Mountains are kind of like what separates every floor, so I presume that we will actually not... What is the acceleration? This one. I presume that we will actually not be able to flood the entire Noita map. Be careful with this exploding box is what I was gonna say before it blew off my face like I am that... This is gonna sound racist, but I don't mean it racist in the slightest way, shape or form, like that black guy in Breaking Bad. Show I have never seen, but for some reason I was procrastinating a little bit this weekend and I saw this video like top 10 most unexpected deaths in Breaking Bad, and one of the deaths was that guy just getting absolutely demolished. Little bomb down there. Ooh, little chest. And half of his face was blown off. Spoiler alert, I guess, but then again, Breaking Bad has been out for so long that I think that people that actually do desperately want to see that show, they have probably already done it, right? I'm quickly waiting to be able to pick up this wand down here. All of that for an unstable crystal wand. That is not necessarily something that butters my egg roll or flicks my bean, as the cool kids call it today. We need to head into water immediately or we will definitely die. Right here. Yeah, great play right there by me. Head into water immediately. I see a wand and what do? I'm like, ooh, a wand. Now that is interesting stuff right there. Also realize that my camera is at the wrong side because it will block the fucking wands that I have. Chaotic polymorphine potion, not today. Today has been chaotic enough already. Was it a chaotic day? A little bit. It was a day where I was just a little bit tired as well. Had a family party last night and we stayed until like almost 2 in the morning, which is way later than we normally stay at any family occasion, but it was just a very cozy experience, really. It was a party in honor of the 50th birthday of both my aunt and uncle, who are a couple. I don't know if that is like Alabama inducing, but or if it's logical what I just said. Either way, it is logical. They're not related. Well, I digress. What I'm trying to get at is that it was a very fun party. I went there together with my girlfriend and my family, of course. My brother and his girlfriend, my sister-in-law were also there. They don't normally really show up at family gatherings, so this was a very nice surprise. It was a lot of fun talking with them, catching up with the Kardashians a little bit, if you will. Especially with my sister-in-law, it's always a lot of fun because she is also a clinical psychologist and she is also in the education to become a client-centered therapist, the exact type of education I am looking for and aiming at getting myself. So we always have a bunch of things to talk about. Work stuff. Everybody in my family talks about the work stuff quite a lot. Some people in my family, we're not gonna name any names, talk about work stuff a little bit too much maybe, which also is not like that nice, because after a while you feel like working is like the only thing they do with their life. But I digress yet again. It was just an enjoyable little experience. Also some nice food. We had some mini burgers, some small portions of fries, we had some pasta and some fried delicacies, some real Belgian delicacies as well. Interesting one, very interesting. Does this potion eat through the steel beam? It does, right? I listen to comments. I listen to comments. Can we also stand in it? Yeah, we can, right? Just make a little bit more room, please. Like, I don't want to waste a bomb or anything. I guess it only melts the steel beam and it doesn't actually melt the ground, so that's why we are experiencing so much difficulty. Does it douse flames by any chance? No, it does not. Ah, fuck it, let's just throw a bomb in there as well. You can't destroy those heart crystals, right? Thank you, Lord. At least this one I didn't destroy. I don't know if you can really not destroy them in general, but this one you can definitely not destroy. Ambrosia potion, and we already have an empty flask as well for when we encounter some water. Only 35 gold. I should have paid a little bit more attention to that, because that is definitely not the point you want to be at before moving on to the Holy Mountain, because we are not going to be able to buy any wands here. But I just didn't want to die. Concentrated spells. Angry. Let's go for concentrated spells. I think this wand is actually quite potent, but we have to try it out on some enemies to be sure. New little wand as well. We have here Prickly Spore Pod Personal Gravity Field. No idea what that actually means, but we are able to read at least. It seems to spawn an exploding mushroom. Very interesting. Very weird as well. But Noita is a weird game. A weird but beautiful game. Delightfully devilish is the description I most of the time use when I talk about Noita. It's just difficult, but difficult in a more fun way than something like Dark Souls, where you just get fucked in the ass repeatedly by the game and its mechanics. In this game, the difficulty lies in randomness, in not being able to predict what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna go all the way around, I'm sorry. But that is not how I deal. It's not how I roll. Want to get rid of that guy as well. There is a wand down here. We'll wait for the wooden beam to evaporate a little bit if we can. Pick up the gold in the meantime here. Gonna take a while. Does this also like have some explosive effects? Are we anything with that? No. I don't think it's gonna burn. Can we pick it up through the floor maybe? Probably not. Is our concentrated mana potion gonna do anything? It does mix with water and get rid of the water entirely. So that's something at least. But we can also drink it to gain mana back faster. Interesting. Oh, I guess this side is burning up, but it's gonna take quite a while and we don't really have the time right now. Now that I'm not editing these videos anymore. So I'm sorry, Mr. One, but we will never find out what kind of capabilities you had. We will never explore what you could offer to us in this run. What kind of crazy deal you had for us in terms of probably being like another Bouncing Burst wand. Bouncing Burst wand number 3. Yeah, you, right there. Does it hurt me physically that I see that the wand is accessible right now? Maybe a little bit. Am I gonna go back for it? No. No, I am not. I am a strong, independent boy who is satisfied with the ones that he already has, and he doesn't always hope for a better wand immediately. Bit of the poison. Beautiful stuff. I do notice that I am starting to become tired, which is quite normal. I was actually like going to sleep at 2:30 at night, and I woke up at 7 this morning already. Had to wake up a little bit early to go for a nice round of padel with the boys, but I woke up a lot earlier than that already. My body was like, hey, fuck you. Not the greatest feeling, but... And I also need to make sure that I have enough sleep for tomorrow, because I start at 9 with my first client, and I have 5 of them in a row. beneficial in terms of like having the rest of the day to chill, immediately being done with all my appointments right one after another, but also a little bit, I won't say dangerous, but a little bit like on the weird side as well, because normally I love having some breaks at least in between my sessions. We can do this actually, right? Isn't that gonna be like way better? Oh, it is not a shuffle wand. I did not notice that. Let's just try it like this. What does this do? Faster wands. Ah, sure. Sure. Let's go for it. Let's drink some of this. Hello, Mr. Sniper. You are no match for me at this specific moment in time. Probably after this video I will go to bed. Maybe watch a little more YouTube. I have caught up to the Meteos and Sneaky LCS broadcasts. Last episode was together. A lot of the last episodes have been together with Afremu, which is really enjoyable, but the last episode was with Afremu and Doublelift. I guess he got back from LCS after 100 Thieves was eliminated, and it's just amazing, man. Such a cool little cast of individuals. It really makes me appreciate the world of esports again, like I used to back in the day. Used to be something I really indulged in quite often, like watching LCS, watching professional League of Legends play, watching the World's Finals and stuff. Now a bit less, but I'm starting to really learn to appreciate it more and more. Hello, sir. I am gonna ask you to die real quick, if that's at all possible. Thank you very much. Same goes for you, Mr. Turret Man. I am really not in the mood to fight any turrets today. Okay, careful now. There's some enemies here. We have quite a potent build here with the bouncing burst. Actually, it's just chaos all around, but it does deal quite a lot of damage. A snowman. And I did also see a rocket headed straight for our face. Another one as well. It's one of those rocket turrets. I should not have actually taken that fight because I could have just ran away. But all in all, I'm quite satisfied I did. There's about 1 billion snipers here. I'm kicking the hand to spawn a powerful enemy. That will hopefully drop a lot of gold for me. And somehow I am feeling like I am kind of on top of the world in this Noita run. Like nothing can really touch me. We have quite a lot of gold right now. So if we do find some interesting spells or wands in the next Holy Mountain, we can definitely go on a little bit of a spending spree. I'm not much of a shopper normally though. I don't really enjoy it. I do enjoy getting some new clothes, but also they're like only just the essentials. Just having just new clothes because I need like new clothes to wear, you know, because my old clothes are worn out or too small or too large if I've lost some weight. What do we have? Large spitter bolt. Interesting. Matter eater, plasma cutter, expanding sphere. We're going crazy. Large spitter bolt. How does that look like first of all? Like a large spitter bolt. Plasma beam. That is gonna be the death of me, but I am definitely gonna try and figure out what I can do with that because it also eats through the ground. I don't want revenge explosion. No more shuffle. Turn into non-shuffle wands. That's actually like a very good spell. Yeah, let's go. But now this is a non-shuffle one, so now we can absolutely just go mental, right? Yeah, this is gonna be the death of me, but I'm just having fun. And I hope you guys appreciate that. You appreciate that I am just having fun and therefore don't always go for the best decisions. As long as I just stay clear of the plasma beam myself, I will be a-okay, right? Opium? Will I ever be able to stay clear of the plasma beam? I definitely should have gotten rid of that final... I really should have gotten rid of the bouncing burst, actually. Jesus, alright, well... Because of that plasma beam. I think we all saw that coming a little bit. That was just like such a dumb decision, but... It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.